How to create a new user or a provider in Icon. The first thing you want to do is click on admin and manage users. If it's a provider or a user you want to create, click on add new user. If it's a provider, the first thing you want to select is a user type. Select provider. Here you can either search the national database by NPI, or if you don't have the NPI, you can search by name, state, and city. In this case, the more you narrow it down, the finer the search is. Here, select the provider it is. This is going to generate the information from the NPPS website. Here, just make sure you finish putting the information, address, zip code, all the information you have, and email. I'm just going to select email. Test and email. If you want the username to be the email, then select this, or you can select your own username that you want for this provider or user. In this case, I'm going to select email as user. Select the role. In this case, you only have, in this account, there's a test account, you only have clinical admin or provider. Remember, you can set up as many roles as you want, and select whether you want to give them kiosk access, emergency access, or security admin access. Only us as the engineers will have super security admin. The next thing you want to do is select the location. If you have multiple locations, you can give them access, and you can set the default to whatever location that you want. Make sure you add the NPI, social security number for the provider, and taxonomy or specialization. If it's a physician, you want to set this as an admin or doctor if it's a physician, because this is where you prescribe to the pharmacy. Then make sure you add either the DEN number or the state license number. Select save or save and new if you want to add another user. Once you add that user, you want to go back to that user and edit that user again, because it sent a one-time password to that user's email. Now he can set his user password by clicking on the email that is sent, or you can override that by clicking here and activating the user and giving that user his own password. In this case, I'm giving the user his own password. Now the next thing you can do is you can also set the dashboard that you want that user to have. So you can create the dashboard for the user and what you want him to see in his dashboard. In this case, I only want him to see the appointments, checked in, checked out, the active patients, the to-dos, and the incompletes. You can also set the preferences. If you create any custom templates, you can add them here so that that user has access to all the templates in your database. Now you've activated a new user as a provider. If it's a standard employee or staff, click on add new staff and select other here. This will ask you the same details, except it won't ask you as much details as the provider side. That's how you create a regular staff member, front desk, administrator, or the biller. Once you activate this user, you will also have access to customize their dashboard. Now keep in mind, if it's a provider, you still need to create their schedule, and you also need to create their templates. And in the next couple of videos, you will see how to create appointment schedules for each provider, and also how to create their templates.